After going plastic free for a week, I found cosmetics to be without a doubt the largest part of the challenge. The vast majority of cosmetics come in plastic packaging, and it's incredibly difficult to find alternatives in ordinary high street stores. Things to look out for would be bars of soap. These often come packaged in cellophane, but they are possible to find in cardboard boxes, for example in health food shops. I found that you can actually use a bar of soap or shampoo bar for washing hair, which is just as effective as shampoo from the plastic bottle, and it's actually much cheaper, with on average the bars of soap in cardboard boxes coming in at around £2. Secondly, look for lip balms and creams in metal tubs instead of plastic ones, which can be reused again and again around the home. And look for deodorant in a glass bottle. While the one I found still contains some plastic as part of the lid, it definitely cut down on the amount of plastic I was using. And they're easy to find in supermarkets and high street chemists. But avoid aerosols, as these are incredibly polluting. Many plastic-free campaigners say it's a good thing to create your own cosmetics. While this is a great thing to do and would definitely cut down on waste, it is time-consuming. So my main piece of advice would be to think about which cosmetic products you really need. A lot of us today are guilty of overbuying on things such as hair products and skin products, but stopping doing this is not only good for the environment, it's actually much cheaper to do.
I found my plastic-free week really difficult. There was lots of things I struggled to find that weren't in plastic packaging, for instance like meat. So after speaking to Tom from the Clean Kilo, I took a Tupperware tub to the meat counter in the supermarket, and they put the meat in there for me, so I got over that hurdle. But it was hard to find nutritious meals. A lot of stuff was eaten out of like cans, and it was, you couldn't get rice or pasta or bread, like the main carbohydrates. So yeah, it's quite difficult. I also refused to use plastic bags, took my little tote bag in, and in the veg aisles, it was obviously they like you to use the little plastic bags to put stuff in, which I refused to use. And on canvas, I also got my eco-friendly reusable coffee cup rather than constantly having to use the disposable ones.
Just started my plastic free week, and I've just discovered this Greengrocers, a little independent shop in Harborne, and all of its veg is loose, so you don't have to buy any plastic with it. So I've managed to do all of my veg shopping plastic free. It's really cheap as well. It's like 8 apples for £1, like 6 peppers for £1, really cheap, and everything was plastic free, including this pumpkin. So today I bought a new water bottle. It's aluminium, 1 litre, so hopefully this will be saving me a lot of plastic because I'll take it everywhere and I won't have to buy any plastic bottles, and it will also be much cheaper for me. So the bad news is there's still a lot of products I couldn't buy plastic free. I like my cereals in the morning, and it's only the expensive ones that aren't wrapped in plastic packaging inside. Milk, also impossible to buy plastic free. I'm going to look into making my own oat milk. I don't know if that's a long-term alternative, but yeah, you can't find milk without plastic. And also something else I found out is that the edging of a tea bag is plastic. So I'm going to start buying loose tea, I think, and putting it straight in the compost bin to hopefully save that plastic. So a few downsides, but I'm going to work on gradually getting rid of the plastic.
So I did my plastic free week on meal plan at uni, and at first it was pretty easy because I would normally just eat dinner at the canteen, and you know, there was metal knives and forks and it was all on plates and things, and I would refrain from buying fizzy drinks in plastic bottles and things, so that was pretty easy. But then I found myself at the library one day and I wanted lunch, like a sandwich or something, and I literally couldn't find any food or any snacks that didn't have plastic packaging around them, which was kind of unfortunate. So I didn't eat lunch that day, and I had to wait till I got back for dinner. And then I also bought a reusable coffee cup because I didn't think I could go the whole week without getting coffee, and so that really kind of cut down on the amount of throwaway coffee cups that I had, so that was really good, and I keep using that now as well.
So I found the plastic free week pretty much impossible, because the 4 things that pretty much every student needs, pasta, cereal, toilet roll and even tea, all contain plastic, so it was very hard to get through the week without the basics. I did, when buying fruit, manage to get it without a plastic bag, but you'd have to ask for that. They do just assume you want a plastic bag. And water was easy because I just got a metal water bottle, so that was fine. But nowhere in the city or anywhere on campus was there any plastic-free substitutes for food and basic items that you need. And shopping at lunchtimes, for example, on the campus at Costa, there's no meal that you can really get which doesn't have any plastic in it at all, unless you're just getting a flapjack. So it was very hard to get through the week and actually managed to not starve.